What they do, you feel me? My name Kio, 863 Kio. Check out my music, all that good shit. So this my like, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna say first time, but I'm getting used to this reaction type shit. You feel me? I'm trying to, you feel? So, you feel me? Y'all the family, man. That's how it is. It's all genuine type shit on this page. You feel me? Everything gonna be genuine. Everything gonna be real. Like, you know, I don't do none of that cap shit. Ain't no cap in my rap. You feel me? So, anywho, you feel me? Let's get into it. We finna be checking out top 10 real phobias that people actually have. Phobias. I forgot what phobias mean actually. I ain't gonna cap with y'all. But I know it's some shit like, you know, like fucks with them type shit. Let's get into it.
What are you afraid of? Some of the most common fears that people have are fear of heights, spiders, or dying. But the people on today's list have some very interesting fears. From the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
Sorry, let me pause this shit real quick. So phobias is like what you scared of type shit. That's basically what it is. I see. I ain't gonna cap. I can't do no heights. I can't do no heights on soul. I can't do no airplane trips. I can't do none of that. I'll take a train. If anything, I'll walk, drive, train, bike. I ain't flying. I can't do no heights.
Their mouth to the fear of air and wind. Let's talk about these and more only in today's video. Top 10 real phobias that people actually have. Starting off this countdown, we have a rocky beauty road phobia. Okay, I swear these complex names are gonna kill me today, so if I pronounce something wrong, please just go easy on me, okay? I'm only human. Anyways, this is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth, or the fear of being choked by peanut butter. It kind of goes hand in hand. The severity of this phobia depends on the person. Some can eat small amounts of peanut butter, whereas others can't eat it at all and avoid anything with the consistency of peanut butter altogether. It's thought that this phobia might actually stem from a bigger phobia of things that are sticky or a fear of choking. You might develop this fear if maybe you had a bad experience with peanut butter. Maybe you almost choked on it. So I suggest maybe don't shovel spoonfuls of peanut butter.
I love some peanut butter. I hate jelly for some reason. I hate that jelly. I can't mix that shit. Call me what y'all like. Y'all sell juice. Y'all like the peanut butter, y'all like that jelly shit.
Butter into your mouth as a snack. Stick to just having it on sandwiches or with a banana and whatnot. In our ninth spot, we have a blutophobia. And if you guys are liking this video so far, then please give it a big thumbs up. Also, give me a thumbs up for attempting these pronunciations. Okay, guys? Hit that like button just for me. This is the
I'll give you a thumbs up for that damn pronunciation.
Now, don't get this mixed with aquaphobia, which is the fear of water. However, a blutophobia may develop as a result of aquaphobia. Anyways, this phobia often occurs in children, but they tend to grow out of it when they become older. However, there are cases of some adults having this fear. As a result, any person with this phobia will avoid bathing or showering. This fear may have been developed after a traumatic event involving water. Or maybe they are secretly a mermaid and literally can't get wet or else they will bust a tail. Moving on to number 8, we have xanthophobia. This is the fear of the color yellow. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently it is. A person with this phobia is typically afraid of anything that is yellow. Flowers, pineapples, you get it. Which is sad because this phobia interferes with their everyday life. Because yellow things are everywhere.
Hold on. There's people out there scared of yellow? Yellow? What did yellow do to you? What did yellow ever do to you?
The most common cause of this phobia is having a bad experience with the color. Maybe they were stung by a bee or got hit by a yellow school bus. Then they go on fearing the color yellow, like they now associate yellow with bad luck. In our 7th spot, we have numerophobia. This is the fear of numbers. This could stem from the fear of doing math or dealing with numbers. As we all know, that math sucks.
Motherfuckers scared of school and shit. Hate that math shit. Oh, so
specific numbers, like octophobia, which is the fear of the number 8. People with this phobia not only fear the number 8, but also the infinity symbol, because it's an 8 sideways, if you didn't know that. This phobia might stem from some traumatic event involving the number 8. Like maybe they were involved in an accident that happened on the 8th day of the month. You get it. There's also triskaidekaphobia, which is the fear of the number 13. Again,
so it's like really like superstitious. Like people like be really like superstitious type shit.
And this could be for similar reasons as I just mentioned. Or it could be that they fear the number 13 since it's associated with bad luck. Moving on to number 6, we have omphalophobia. This is the fear of belly buttons. Not gonna lie, if you really think about it, belly buttons, it's pretty weird. Anyways, people that have this fear are scared of seeing or touching their belly buttons or other people's belly buttons. Yeah, I'd be afraid to touch other people's belly buttons too, though, that's true. In fact, if this phobia is on the more extreme end, they might even put a bandage over their own belly button so that they don't have to see it. They also may avoid places where belly buttons are going to be exposed, like at swimming pools or the beach. Fun, not so fun fact, but Alfred Hitchcock had his belly button surgically removed. Not sure why, but he did. Also, I learned about that in the 5th grade, so. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with Lennon.
You get your belly button surgically removed? What? I thought your belly button was like, it's a sign that that you're like, what the fuck? That's all I'm gonna say. What the fuck?
Phobia. This is the fear of strings. People with this phobia get anxious when thinking about strings or string-like objects or when they actually see them. As a result, they will avoid strings or anything to do with strings, such as sewing or tying their shoes. People with this fear may have developed it if they were ever tied up in their past. Maybe that was a punishment when they were a child. Or you can even develop this fear from watching movies or TV shows that show people tied up. Let's say their house was being robbed and they got tied up, or if they were kidnapped and then held captive. That can trigger this fear. It can stem from the fear of being tied up or restrained. Moving on to number 4, we have aerophobia. Not to be confused with the fear of airplanes or flying. Aerophobia is the fear of fresh air. Yeah, air. It's the fear of the movement of air too, like drafts or breezes. Now, here's the thing. This phobia is a symptom of rabies. So people with rabies might get muscle spasms, and I quote, an intense startling reaction when exposed to a gust of air. This is then what triggers the phobia. People with this phobia then have a fear of going outside. Moving on to number 3, we have nomophobia.
Motherfuckers get hit by air, they start seizing out and shit. What the fuck? Yeah, bro, I swear to God, bro, if I'm walking with somebody or like chilling, bro, and they get hit with a breeze and they start doing all that, bro, nope, I'm gonna leave your ass right there and I'm gonna just like, hell no. The fuck?
Phobia. Nowadays, we go everywhere with our phones. They're practically fused into our skin. Nomophobia is the fear of being without a phone. And surprise, surprise, it's a brand new phobia that's been on the rise. This phobia stems from the user having a cell phone addiction/dependency. Usually people that are constantly on their phone will develop this phobia. When they are separated from their phone, they will become anxious and nervous. Or someone with this phobia might get anxious when they lose signal or their phone runs out of battery. What's scary is that this phobia is fairly common. Just kidding, sorry. This is having fun today. In our second spot, we have Europhobia.
We all got that, right?
Now, there's 2 parts to this phobia. One is the fear of pee itself, like the smell and color. The second part is the fear of urinating. Typically, if they fear pee, they won't want to pee. Other causes of this phobia are if the person experiences pain while urinating, or if they have trouble urinating. It can also develop if the person has bladder control issues.
You're gonna die if you don't pee. You're gonna die.
While in public. And in the number one spot, we have dextrophobia. This phobia involves a fear of having objects on the right side of your body. Often people that have OCD will have this phobia. They just can't stand having things to the right of them. For example, if they're sitting on the couch watching TV, they might move the pillows and the remote to the left side of their body so that there's nothing on the right. But having this phobia...
I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna say, like, you feel me, like, it's, like, you feel me, it's an issue, you feel me, but I do prefer, like, things on my right, I guess, you feel me, like, a person, if you're more dominant on, you know, you're more dominant with your right hand, you're gonna want everything really on your right, because you know you're dominant with that. The left, you feel me, I don't care. Like, if I have my shit on the left of me, if I have my weed right here, and my blunts on the left, I'm gonna move my blunts next to my weed on the right. Yeah, so I guess I can feel it. I can feel it.
Might make it hard for the person to drive. If they are in the left lane, they might get very anxious about all the cars to the right of them. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Which phobia did you find the most shocking? Also, let me know in the comments below what you're scared of. What are your phobias? Let me know. And with that being said, let's move on to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video Top 10 Strange People Who Led a Double Life.
Alright,
Sarah
well,
Playford commented below.
Well, that's all of that. That shit is fucking crazy, so I ain't really know, like, if it'd be like that people are like really scared of colors. That's weird to me. I gotta really process that. That's really weird. Like I feel like, you know, like everything's like, you know, everything's a mind thing. If that could help y'all. Well, I thought I gave y'all some good advice. Everything's a mind thing, you feel me? Mind over matter. So if y'all feel like y'all scared of buses, bears, lions, tigers, goddamn dragons, for all, you feel me? It's a mind thing. But that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. And shit, that's all.